And this is one of the books that he recommends even now, the Surangama Sutra from Buddha, the one he mentioned in Canary 2. And there I learned about suffering. First time. Oh, this is serious. This is something important also. And the desire, I didn't like very much. I was 16, 17, but your desire. And then I came to the mountain and you feel your desire. Oh my God. This is too, well, we'll try. So this is a very, very, very interesting era in our first moment, because, you know, where is a former student of him, no, teacher, former teacher of him, searching for the books underlined by Mario. And of course some colleagues, some students. And it was a very impressive anecdote. And I am so sad I don't know what happened with these books, it disappears. And he came, I am very intrigued how and when he decided to start this, because before he studied law. He was studying college, law. Became a lawyer in Córdoba. And when the local university decided to start the political science school, he quit to top notes.
Top grades.
And came here. But before he did a couple of trips, and one trip to Europe. And there he took the decision to build the movement. Because before he was a student, he did some trips, he changed career. And we have the chance to talk to some people who know him and his brother, his elder brother, 10 years old, and was interesting because the brother says to me, he can be anything he wants. Teacher, writer, businessman, professor, I don't know. No. He decided to do his way. And this is what we want to know. When he took that decision. Oh, maybe from very young,
¿Puedo contar parte de la anécdota?
Sí.
Just a couple of anecdotes that were told to me by Jorge Rawek.
Ah, claro, his friend.
He was a friend of his since he was 5 years old. I never met him. And I was living in London then, and one day I received a phone call from Jorge Rawek. I said, look, I'm Negro's friend, I'm Jorge Rawek.
Because he went to Corfu. Jorge.
No, it was after that. Okay. Nothing to do. This was in the 70s, in the early 70s. And said, can you help me with my tools here because I wanted to go around in England. Okay. And I was amazed by him. Well, one day having a coffee with him, I said, well, you know, maybe since you are 5, and you're in the movement? Yes, since last year. Come on, so you know Negro since he was 5, and you entered the movement, and he was about 45 by then, 42. And really, with a suit perfectly and very arranged with a thing here, really top lawyer. And was straight to meet him with Negro, nothing to do. So I said, well, you've known Negro for all this time, and you've just entered the movement. Yes, why that? Well, you fought with him, you went away with him. No, we've been best friends all the time. He has been my best friend for 40 years. And you just entered the movement. How come? Well, because he was just another guy from the group.
Yeah.
But tell me, how did this thing start? Well, we were kids, we were at school. one of the guys, some of the guys were talking about politics, the others were talking about football, and Nero was talking about this movement that we have to create to change the suffering of the world. And he was talking about that since he was 12. Really? Yes, so, and everybody was talking about his subject, and he was just one more of the group, and just one more from the group. But there was nothing strange about him. No, nothing strange. It was just one more from the group. But earlier on, I said, can't you remember something earlier on? He said, yes, I can remember something earlier on. Now that you said, we were about 7 or 8. We were used to play in the neighborhood. And the key thing of the Sunday was that the ice cream guy would come around, and everybody would rush to the house to get the 100 pesos to buy the best ice cream. So we were rushing, and we were taking this ice cream, beautiful ice cream, cold. And suddenly, Nero looked at it, and put it on the floor, and crushed it on the floor. I said, Nero, come! How did you do that? I was too identified. I didn't know if the ice cream was eating me or I was eating him. So I had to practice a bit of this and that. 8 years old.
8.
And they said, well, after that, when we were about 13, 14 years old, and he started remembering. And we were about 13, 14 years old. Because every summer we used to do things and plan trips to the mountains and things like that. And that summer he said, look guys, I'm not going to be with you the summer because I've got things to do, I've got things to study. I've got things to study, so please excuse me, I'm not going to be available.
How old?
13, 14? And what we knew is that what we know is that he built a small balsa.
Boat?
No, not a boat.
Just a
Flat boat.
A float.
Something that floats.
like a raft.
A raft.
A raft.
Yeah.
A raft in the middle of his parents' swimming. And he was sitting in the water for 12 or 15 hours a day.
In the lotus.
In Lotus, could you say that one more time? I just want to say that.
So he spent this whole summer, he was about 13, and he asked all his friends not to come around, not to disturb me, because he had to study. He spent about 2 months sitting in Loto in this raft in the middle of the swimming pool.
Yeah.
12 hours a day. And he said to his parents not to interrupt him, so Jorge was saying, we went several times to his house, and his parents said, no, sorry, Nairo is in the raft, the swimming pool. No way you're going to distract him. We have his instructions, so no way. 13 years old, the whole summer.
Many stories from his. Well, also another guy who met him at that age, 10, 12 years, we can have the chance to talk to him, and he said that Mario was very good friend of everybody. He get along with everybody, and he was so good friend that when we all like to play soccer, but he didn't. But you come and pick me up, and I go with you. And he go with them to the soccer field as a suplente. How do you say that? Substitute player. But with books. So he gets sit in the floor, and during the entire game he was reading. He mentioned at that time Dostoevsky. Dostoevsky and books like that. Did you finish? Okay, let's go back. But he never failed. No, he's very, very peculiar friend, as in a way. One of a woman friend mentioned that she decided to take the acting career and become an actress. It's a very well-known person nowadays. And she mentioned that she, when she started as an actress and have a presentation, invite him. And Mario came always early. Sit in the first line, the entire piece of theater, the entire presentation. When finished, clap and leave. And days after, look for her and give his point of view. Okay, now I give you my critics. And she used to joke, okay, I don't invite you anymore. Next time, now I have it on, okay, I go. So many things like that. But well, this is our story, and now he wrote everything. You know, he started to write the inner look here. Or the look within, whatever you translate. And we were at that time in Los Angeles. And he sent us to, because I was one guy from the first group, so he sent in a post, a big envelope like this. 2 sets. 2 original sets, typed. No copy at that time, no photocopy, no zero. One for us in America, we just arrived, and the second to send to Spain where I came from. And La Mirada Interna. And what happened that very day, is we received the postman, I opened, oh, what is this? Another style, because we knew the style here, no? La curación, the healing of suffering style. Sí. Now this is another style, so we have to get used to everything, to every change. You know? And we were reading, as I read the first page, and give to Raquel. No, and Raquel was my wife at the time, and was, como se dice, lying on the bed, instead to be seated. And I give the second page, the third page, and when the 5th page, I overheard her. She was doing the force, the story, with the sphere and everything, and got in contact with all that. And I said, and now, okay, we are so rationalistic, to us that these things don't happen. Anyway, after that we came here and I talked to Negro about this story. And I was too surprised, you know, and he said, exactly this is what we're looking for. We aim to that people read our book and have an experience. What about that? This is 73, 74. So that's why it's the style of this book. You know, the poetic style, not rational, not very intellectual, that gives you the feeling of something interesting, and then you become doing your exercise, and you have an experience. And as he used to say, why not? What do you think? Why not? Why not? And we are going to finish this conversation because there are so many details. More or less, this is the picture. No? And I did a chat here downstairs last time. I said, well, we have to, you, everybody, have to understand the meaning, not the meaning, the picture of today, because he gave us what? He gave several elements. First of all, his name. Silo is a symbol, means surpass suffering, peaceful and joy. This is the story. So Negro is a man who lived close by. Mario is another who presented to the public in a very polite way, but Silo is simple. Then the books, the works, and then the humanism and the message. So, Silo, the book, humanism, the message, and the parks. 5 things. And inside the 5 things we have several chapters. And the school, 6. We don't know exactly what is the school, but it's a place to study and reflection. So, and we are here by ourselves. And this, when I am saying this, it came my mind totally to the beginning. Because at the beginning, he was presented to me as an existentialist person. Es un existencialista. In Mendoza, imagine. What? And what an existentialist is? What is this? Is somebody who thinks that the most important thing is the human existence. Yeah, it's true. It's important. At that time was other ideologies around. But the thing of the existentialist is this thing of Sartre and the other, that you have a commitment with life, with your thing, and you decide about yourself. And on doing that, you become yourself. No? It's very interesting, the statement. No? And then he used to talk about this thing at the beginning. No? The commitment. It sounds a very fashionable word. No, but you commit yourself to something, and in doing that you should pass things and you become yourself seriously. Not just passing by, not just a visitor in life. In life, you are not a visitor, you are a human being, so you have to take responsibility for all these things. And since I am here after many years going around, all these words come into my mind, my remembrance, and it's true, this statement is true. We are now here and we have to take our decision. He's not physically around anymore. He gave us everything and now we take it. So, what do we do? Like the Indians say. What do we do? And when the message was presented, I talked to him because I received everything by paper, and I said, well, what do we expect with the message? What are we supposed to do? Something that Negro says. People take charge of it. La gente se haga cargo de ello. With a smile. No, cuando te dicen hacerte cargo es no, with a smile. So immediately I feel relieved because people are the people, not me. The rest. No, we are part of the. Oh my God! Again, we have to be in charge and begin to move. So now, again, in mission, full force. Oh my God! This is more or less the synthesis of my life.
Thank you.
Thank you.